we did with this stuffed animal puppet. Or it was a stuffed animal, not a puppet. So we took that stuffed animal. So if you have kids who have stuffed animals, you can make a puppet out of them and use them for your classroom. And most kids would love it if their bear or their whatever puppet they have, or whatever stuffed animal they have at home was made into a puppet. I think they would like that. Okay, so this, Corinne, would you bring that up? This is the puppet that we made from a stuffed animal. Okay, so there he is. Now he can be used now, let's put him up a little bit higher, there, that's where. He can be used for a ventriloquist puppet or a puppet behind the puppet stage. So what is it you call
him? My name is Buddy.
Your name is Buddy. Oh, well, we're glad to have you, Buddy. I'm glad you got a mouth now so you can talk.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, and you look so nice. Your mouth looks very, very real. That's wonderful.
Yes, I have personality with my mouth now.
Yes, you do. Well, we're certainly glad that you came out to see us. So you can see how, let's put him up a little higher if we can. There. See, like he's a regular puppet, and just put him down there. There, that's good. Okay, so you can see how cute he is. And wouldn't the kids really like that? And all we did was we just took and we slit his mouth. We slit his mouth, and then we put a hole in the back. And you can put the hole anywhere, just on his back, or we've got him coming up the side there. And you have to take some of the stuffing, we had to take some of the stuffing out of here so that we could get our hand up in there. And then we just took a piece of cardboard, open his mouth there, and we took a piece of cardboard and we put some black material on the cardboard and a little tongue there. And then all we did was then take a glue gun. It took us about an hour, I would say, wouldn't you say, Corinne?
Yeah.
About an hour. And so it took no time at all, and we just took the glue gun and just glued that around here, kind of turned that over, glued it along there. We got a few pictures I'll put on the website. And anyway, just look how effective this puppet would be. And you know, he looks pretty professional. I think you look professional, Buddy.
Well, thank you. It's my new job.
Yeah, well, we're certainly glad you came out to see us. Thanks very much, Corinne. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Buddy. Okay, so there you are. See what a nice puppet you can get just from even an old beat-up stuffed animal that you have. You could just, if the eyes were not good or whatever, you could add some eyes to it. And, you know, there is just so much you can do to make puppets. Now, these are some that I have made, and just simple little puppets. And so all I did, this is a sock, okay, and I'm just going to show them to you first. Okay, so.
Hi, you there? How are you doing today? Oh, it's so nice to be here today. Wow, look at all the kids. Oh, I just love it here. Oh, it's so nice to be with you today.
So, okay. So rather than have him on my hand like this, though, I would take him and put him in a box or something, okay? And I showed this before, but maybe some of you weren't here. I gotta find oh, there we go. Okay, so instead of just having him up here, I mean, the kids would be okay even with that, but it's nice if you just put him, I put a hole in the box, and then I just have him come up like that.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, now you can see that there's a hole in the back of the box. That's all it is. I just put some paper on the box, and then it's one of these flip boxes, so you can just, you know, have them flip it up. But if not, you can just, you know, cut off this edge, and you can have them come up like that. There's also, you can use a bag, okay? You have these shopping bags. These are quite large. A smaller bag would be better. But all I did was stuff it with some old garbage bags, and I put a hole in the back of it. And so then he could come up, you know, and say, boy, I went shopping today. You'll never guess what I got.
Hi,
Wow, you came in the shopping bag. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I came to see the kids. Oh, hi, kids.
So that's as simple, as you get. But you don't think the kids won't like that? They will like this, even though it's so simple and very simply made. And all I did was I had these feather things and I put them for hair. And you just need two balls and a nose, and then you make the mouth. So we're going to do that today. And this is another one that I made, just to show you the different ones. This is a furry sock. You probably don't have these furry ones, but up here it gets cold. So these furry ones are really nice. So, but if you have anything like that, so all I did, this is a sock, okay? Put the mouth on, the nose, the eyes, and this is just material that I cut in strips, and tied them together. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see that's all it is, and you can put lots of it up here if you want to. I'll just pile it up like that, and there's his hair. So even, and again, the thing with puppets is to make them, give them a personality, like, and make them fun and exciting for the kids. So what would I do with this guy? I would say he's maybe a tough puppet, Hi, hi there, kids. How you doing today? I hope you're good. And so anyway, just give them a kind of a personality, and they talk to you, and so you make sure that he looks like he's actually talking to me, and I'm talking to him. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good today. How are you kids doing? That kind of thing. Okay, now here is another one I did. And this one I used some foam. You don't have to have foam. It just depends how you want to make your puppet. But anyway, this is the guy, and I just put some, like he's got a cap on, and so very, very simple, very easy. So we're going to get started making one, okay? And so you need a sock. This is just a simple, yeah. This is a simple sock, and it's not even a long one. I would have sooner a long one, but I don't want to use all my socks up, okay? Up here we need our socks. It gets cold. Okay, so that's a sock. All you do is take the sock, put your hand in the sock, and turn it inside out. Okay. So now that you have it inside out, I find where the heel is, and I put that at the top. I flatten the sock down, and then I need a mouth. So this is how I have made the mouth. It's just a cardboard box that I have made a circle and folded in half, and then I have put some ribbon, or you need some kind of a stiff ribbon or material that's stiff, and just, it helps. You don't have to have this, but it helps to hold your fingers in when you're doing the puppet. See how it helps you, it holds your fingers there. If you have stuffing on the top and that, you might not need this, but I find I put it in most of them because I find it helpful, okay? So that's what you need for the mouth. And then what I do is I take the sock and I put this on, I glue this on there. I glue it on there so that when I fold the puppet back, or the sock back out, so that it's right side out, I now have the mouth. Okay, okay, and this one here has actually has a different color on the sock part, so you could even get away with not even putting material in there. But anyway, we're going to do that. We're going to take this. Now, if you're following me, you need to cut out a mouth. And it depends on the size of your sock as to what size of a mouth you need for the puppet, okay? So if it's a big sock, then you're going to need a little larger. So you kind of just measure it across the toe of the sock, and then you get an idea of how big you would need that. So you cut yourself a cardboard circle. It can be a circle or a little, this one I made a little oblong. And then if you have the material for this, if you don't, you don't need to put these straps on, but like I said, I find they help. And if you put them on before, because this side's going to be glued inside of the mouth, so it'll keep these straps good and secure on there. Now, you may not be able to follow me and do the puppet at the same time as me, but you can get the idea and do it when we're finished here, if you have the materials. Okay, so there's two kinds of glue I use that I find really good. This one is called contact cement. This is the best glue for foam, if you have foam. It really, you know, and the other thing that's good about this, your glue gun, you have to be fast because it dries right away. Whereas contact cement gives you a little bit of time to get it all positioned properly. And what happens to contact cement, you put it on and you need to even leave it for a few seconds to get sticky. It gets sticky, and then you can glue it. So if you put it on too fast, it looks like it's not going to stick, but it does. It's just that it takes a minute to kind of get it to where it gets sticky. So it's very good for foam. And for anything, I sometimes do the whole puppet with this. But if I'm in a hurry or whatever, I use the glue gun.